Can I use a rental property to buy or refinance a home? And the answer is yes, depending on exactly what that question means, right? I think what this person means is, can they use the income from a rental property to buy or refinance a home? And the answer is yes, with some caveats. If you have owned that rental property, for a short period of time, let's just say you bought it in the last 6 months, right? We're going to be able to use 75% of your lease to qualify you. So if you lease that property for $10,000 a month, we're going to be able to use $7,500 a month in income to qualify you. So 75% of whatever your lease says. If you've owned that property for a longer period of time, um, basically, if you have filed a tax return since you own that property for the tax year that you owned it in, like let's say you bought that property in 2023 and you filed your tax returns for 2023 already, but you did not report any of the rental income that you claimed. Most of the time, we're not going to be able to use that rental income if it's not reported on your tax returns. Now, there are some caveats to this. There are some loan programs that don't look at tax returns, that we're just going to go based on the lease amount of that property. We don't care if you've reported it, but if you're looking at like conventional FHA, the traditional loan programs that most people are looking at first, those are going to require that income is reported. The exception to that rule on conventional FHA, on the traditional loan products, is if that property was out of service for a period of time. Let's say that you had major renovations taking place over the course of 2023, 2024, where you bought that property and it was a total mess, and you can document that it was out of rental service. You were doing a gut job renovation on it to bring it up to par. For the last 18 months, you had a project going on and you can document that, and you just placed it into rental service recently, like at the beginning of 2025, just for example. Then in that case, if you're able to document that property being out of service, we would be able to use that lease even though you have owned it during that previous tax reporting period. So again, it's like I always say, these social media videos are good, but your individual situation, like you really, with this kind of complex stuff, you really need to talk to somebody and specify exactly what it is that you're trying to do so we can advise whether it meets guidelines or not.